in Chicago. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Chicago Bears. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. And off we go from the Windy City. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Williams going to throw on the first play. This one complete downfield to Walker. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down. They'll go play action here with Williams. Pass complete, Luther Burden. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 18 on the gain again. And another first down. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
2nd and 10. Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
This is 3rd and 6. Williams to the air once more. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Bears first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards. It is 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Another run here with Hubbard. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. They'll run here with the rookie. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain. You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. They'll run with the Boise State product, Ashton Genty. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. That's complete to his tight end. It's Dawson Knox.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3. They'll run with Genty. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Let's go now.
They'll try to pick it up with Genty, but he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On 4th down, on comes Daniel Carlson for the Raiders field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And this is going to remain a 3-point game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That one good for a dozen and a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. It's second down.
There is no worse feeling either coming back to the huddle or the sideline after a big drop, and that was a beautifully designed play, perfectly placed ball, and he just couldn't make the grab.
They'll set up the screen here to Hubbard, and they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Back into the hands of Hubbard, and he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
On first down, it is Hubbard. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Dorian Williams in to make the play. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Bears off to the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter. They've got it second down and 6 to begin. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That is hot. What a throw. Roll, Odunze. Touchdown, Bears. His 4th TD grab of the season.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Genty. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
So, from the 37, here's second and 8. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Gonna send it downfield toward Knox. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play there for the Raiders. 32 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Here's first and 10. On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And he'll get forward for a couple. Ruben Hippolyte there for the tackle. From the 29, here's 2nd and 8. He'll step up and run this.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. A handoff, running left is Genty. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
I think if that rush would have failed, Mike, I think they would have had an interesting decision to make come 4th down, but that's all out the window now. Nice pickup, sets up 1st and goal.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Looking to throw, Richardson. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone.
And he will drive his way into the end zone. Anthony Richardson, touchdown Raiders. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. To the right side, caught by Burden. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right 3rd. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Forced out wide. Now he takes off. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive, getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Now a 3rd and 2. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He's got the hook up there to Ogunze. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. His defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
Here comes Hubbard on a toss to the right. Woo! Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Give them 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. 2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. Hubbard will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
York, good on the extra point. And the Bears will get out in front 17-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the gun, Richardson. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That's left side to Tucker. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
On 1st and 10, it's Genty. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
On the move, past the 40. Still going inside the 20. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. A big-time play for Vegas. 39 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit, because that one went nowhere.
On the handoff, this is Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold them to no gain.
Now timeout Vegas. That is their second, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Third and long. Throwing is Richardson. Open man, it's Dante Thornton. For the pylon, he's in. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Vegas. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. Seven seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.